Okay, so why does the GTA Online community think that GTA is supposed to be friendly out here in 2026? I want to know what you guys think in the comments, man, because this seems to be a huge, like, I don't know, mismatch or something in the community. Like, it's not even 50-50. It's almost like it's 90-10. Like 10% of people think that it's like supposed to be, and then 90%, or sorry, 10% thinks that it's not supposed to be friendly, and then 90% think it's supposed to be. Now, this depends on if you are griefing. This depends on if, you know, obviously if you were not griefing, doing car meets, heist, you know, missions, invite only based sessions and things like that. Like this dude right here spinning this damn wheel right now. Like he's probably one of the dudes that's been on one of my videos complaining before. Like I don't even know what his fucking gamer tag is or whatever, but almost willing to bet he's probably been on one of them complaining before. Now, I want to know what you guys think in the comments as to what, if you don't think, or if you think it's supposed to be friendly, let me know why. Like, do you think it's because that heister in the game? Do you think it's because everybody's supposed to just leave each other alone unless they're just trying to ask for a fight? Like, here's what happens with me, because whenever I go into a lobby, right, like I may just like be trying to find other players to fight at certain points, and I've even done videos on this, but you can't always do it, right? And a lot of people assume because somebody's driving their car like this dude's doing right now, that you're not supposed to blow them up, that it's supposed to just be, just let them do their own thing. Well, that's what you have invite only sessions for. You know what I mean? Like, Rockstar gave us the ability to use an Oppressor Mark II, to use a turret, or to use a scramjet, different vehicles. All this stuff wouldn't be added in here, wouldn't have missile capabilities, so on, so on, so on, if we weren't supposed to use it. Like, I might go out of this casino right now and get blown up, but what am I going to do, right? I mean, I have to do something to get my kill back or something, like move on, get another kill. 9 times out of 10, that dude looks like somebody might try to follow me. 9 times out of 10, I just kind of move on. Like, somebody's going to take me out, they're going to take me out. You know what I mean? Now, streaming is different versus making videos, because I sit around and get followed for hours on end through live streams and stuff. And, you know, videos are different. Like, each lobby that you're in is different. Old gen is a little bit different than next gen, but it's essentially the same. And, you know, most of my lobbies are pretty active most of the time. Most of them are full lobbies. Some of them are half lobbies. Most of them are full. And most of the time I just fucking just get in a Torter or a Oppressor Mark II, and I just start going crazy in the lobby. Now, most people aren't going to handle that very well, because they're going to be typically doing their own thing, and then I try to destroy it. And some of you guys will say, wait, why do you do that or whatever? And I've literally answered it multiple times, because, you know, and I used to help these grinders out. Keep in mind, I used to help them out, and I have live streams to prove it if you don't believe it. But when everything got removed from Rockstar after the noobs petitioned to have all this stuff taken out, I just said fuck it. Like, literally, I just said fuck it, and let that shit down, because I helped them out for countless hours on my OG PS3 account. And once Rockstar fucking removed easy way out, they actually moved it to the options menu. Once they moved all that shit, once they took out or removed or they put in weaponized vehicle timers, they put in what else did they put in? The fuck's going on? Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. They put in weaponized vehicle timers, they put in passive mode timers, so when you leave out of passive mode, that also makes it to where it's like 5 minutes, I think. Makes it to where you can't go back and passive for 5 minutes, so on, so on. They just did a lot of shit. They nerfed the Oppressor twice. Just did a lot of extra shit, and the noobs petitioned for all this to happen. So once that happened, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start making it like a point to let that shit down, man. Making it a point to take out these players, and people started getting pissed. Even though I used to use the laser jet, okay, before it got nerfed, and that was another thing. It was like kind of like a domino effect. It just kept getting nerfed, kept getting nerfed, kept getting nerfed. Something else got patched. Something else got patched. And so after a minute, I'm like, you know what, man? Fuck it. Like, we're just start going crazy. And, oh shit, that would have been so sick if I would have got that kill. That would have been so sick. Come here, man. Fuck you doing? Lay that shit down, Jay Freezy. Running away from me on that fucking stupid motorcycle, bro. Holy shit, he just ramped over that fucking curb. And so I never really wanted to stop helping the noobs, but at the same time, I always kind of griefed. But people didn't start saying much about it until I started using the Oppressor Mark II. And I think the Oppressor Mark II is what pissed more people off because, you know, taking out cargo, taking out players. But I did all that shit with the jet. You know, I think people respected the jet more than they did the Oppressor Mark II. But at the same time, man, they weren't thinking about it being free mode. Okay. Player's a player, you know, like if somebody's going to take me out, somebody's going to take me out, whether it's with the orbital cannon or whatever else. And the funny thing is that most people would immediately start talking shit because obviously I'm taking out the whole lobby. And then all of a sudden, you know, I get taken out by whoever it is in the orbital cannon, you know, like let's just use that fucking Jay Frizzy, for example. I blew up his shit. So he goes back and destroys me. Well, that's fine. I'm just going to keep moving on and doing what I do. Now, with the God mode and everything being in play, over the past, you know, I shouldn't even say recently, with the God mode being in play for years, and I didn't even use it for the longest time. I just said, fuck it. I was like, man, I'm going to start using this. Rockstar ain't going to fix it anyways. And there's still times where I do play without it, like right now. But people get mad regardless. And then people will be like, well, you know, if you're going after these players that aren't or that are AFK, or you know, aren't going after tryhards, whatever. And it's like, I've gone after tryhards, gone after players that fight back. I've gone in bad sport lobbies. I've gone in free aim lobbies. And what in the fuck is going on with my door? And people, the truth about it is that people just aren't ever happy, like about, seems like how I'm playing in particular. And I just think it's hilarious because it doesn't matter what I do. Even if I attempt to be friendly with a player and then take them out or something, they still get pissed. Or I might even be friendly with like several players and then people still get mad about something, like not stopping at the damn lights or some shit. But like I said, I mean, everybody seems to think that you're just not supposed to die in a public lobby for whatever reason. So I gotta see what people's excuses are or what their reasoning is to not die in a public session. I mean, Rockstar is literally given the noobs and grinders the ability to stay in invite only sessions to do their stuff. If they come in a public session and do everything, that's on them. You know what I mean? Like, if I started grinding today to move cargoes, somebody's going to take that shit out because it's going to give them points, gives you RP, you know, and I think it even gives you the cash or whatever. And if they have a bounty or whatever else, but that's just the objective, you know, the global signal. People don't realize that this shit was always supposed to be a challenge. And it's like, okay, people will make the excuse and say, well, ATA, you don't have to blow it up. You know what I mean? You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. It's like Rockstar put this in here to be a challenge, and then they completely took it out. You know what I mean? They completely took it out. And I thought that was stupid because I'm like, okay, why did you guys ever add it in the first place? I need to move away. This guy's about to get my shit. Why did you guys take the shit out or put the grinding in the first place if you're going to remove it and give people the ability to do it in invite only sessions? I think that was insane when they did that, because now you took out the actual challenge of grinding. That's why they put it across the map, give the global signal. Even if you go ghost, it doesn't do anything, to make it a challenge to get your money. And so now people will still get an invite or still get in a public session instead of being in a public lobby because you earn a little bit more cash in a public session, but still get mad about when you blow their shit up when they're grinding. It's like, dude, you can't have it both ways. You could literally never touch a public session and never die. You know, in a public session, there's reasons why we have weapons, you know, ARs, combat MGs, snipers. You have all types of other shit you can use, aerial vehicles, helicopters, Akulas, Savages, all these different things. So I just fail to understand why people continually think that it's always supposed to just be, hey, don't do this, don't do that. I'm not gonna say every lobby is gonna be a crazy hell, you know what I'm saying, like crazy insane lobbies, but most lobbies that I go into are like that. Not every person wants to blow everything up, but in any lobby I'm in, I'm gonna like make everybody do that, essentially, like go after everybody to the point where most of the lobby is gonna be fighting or getting blown up. And that's just the way I do it, you know. And people, for whatever reason, don't accept that. Like, it'd be like me going in a lobby and, you know, people are going into your invite only session and saying, hey man, like, don't do any of these car meets because that's what you like doing, you know. But or telling people in their invite only sessions not to do it. It's like, do whatever you do in your invite only session, you know what I mean? That's on you. But you come into a public session and you expect nothing to happen in that session. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that's insane. People have it twisted the wrong way or some shit. I don't know what it is, but and like I said, I'm not going to speak for everybody and say that everybody enjoys. Oh shit. How the fuck did he? Whatever. But I'm not going to say everybody enjoys doing that type of stuff, because they don't, you know. And people mention in the videos like, well, you don't have to blow him up. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. It's like, well, I don't have to do nothing, but I still do. You know, it's like, somebody leave the fucking lobby. Okay. I fucking can't stand that glitch. Rockstar should have fixed that a long time ago, honestly. This guy's running away. Maybe he can actually get a kill. Let's see. We'll run up on the bum. I think he went inside the ammunition. But yeah, you know, if that's you and you're still out here in 2026 trying to figure out why people are messing with your shit, you have to do one or two things to get it fixed. You have to either, you know, deal with it and keep getting blown up, or you get your shit blown up and you fucking blow their shit back up or something. You know what I mean? Blow the fucking, get on the oppressor, buy an oppressor, go after the oppressor, get an orbital cannon, blow their fucking oppressor off with the orbital cannon. Like, there's multiple ways to get your kills back. There's a lot of players that will just literally stand there and send messages all day instead of trying to do something about it. It's like, there ain't much you're going to be able to do about it unless the player is fucking God mode. You know what I mean? That's the one thing that I will agree with everybody else that needs to be fixed, and it's hopefully not in GTA 6. But oh my god, that's the one thing that I will say that should be completely gone forever, and maybe it will be, you know. Oh my, what the fuck was, bro, that snipe was stupid. I'm sorry. Jesus. Fit man shit. Yo, he got the shit sniped out of him. Oh my, I don't know what I'm doing with the sniper right now. Flick shotting and shit. Nah, that's fucking dirty. That is dirty. But hey, we'll leave it at that. Hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think, man. We can sit here and rant about this all, oh my god, rant about this all day, but we'll leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and turn on your post notifications. We'll leave it at that, and you guys have a good one. Peace.